Enzymes are essential for life. One doctor went on to say that once your body stops making enzymes, you die. Enzymes are responsible for every chemical equation in your body. Nothing would happen in your body without an enzyme. Your ATP cycle, or how you produce energy in your body, would not happen. Your heart would not beat, your muscles will not contract. We have the ability to make inherent enzymes in our body, but it's also important for us to get some from our food. Unfortunately nowadays, because the food industries destroy our foods by chemically treating their food, by processing the food, and even we do by certain types of cooking methods like microwaving and frying our food, we kill the inherent enzymes that are found in our food. Most raw fruits and vegetables contain the proper amount of enzymes needed to digest that food. For instance, an avocado is filled with an enzyme called lipase, which only digests fat. A potato is filled with an enzyme called amylase, which really only digests starch. There's very little lipase in a potato, and there's very little amylase in an avocado. And so inherently, these vegetables and fruits can actually digest themselves. The perfect example is the banana. When you bite into a banana that's green, you get sick. Did you ever stop to wonder why that is? If the banana is green and you bite into it, the starch in that banana is not absorbable or digestible in the human body. What happens is this banana, once it falls off the tree, enzymes are activated in that banana. And when that happens, it turns this undigestible starch into a digestible starch. That's when the banana turns yellow. And that's a sign for us and for animals to say, okay, this banana is ripe for us to eat. It's actually pre-digesting before it even gets in your body. It goes from green to yellow without you having to digest it. The problem is, enzymes also make that banana go from yellow to black. Therefore, it kills your food. Food companies do not like this because this is the way they can lose money. So to prevent that from happening, since the early 1900s, food companies have been systemically destroying enzymes that are naturally occurring in our food so they can prevent foods from going rotten and they can make more money. Unfortunately, we now have acid reflux, irritable bowel syndrome, $24 billion a year is spent on antacids and PPIs, obesity is running rampant throughout this country, and now we have all these other chronic degenerative conditions that even the Surgeon General said in 1988 that were due to diet and lifestyle. I've developed something called the Me Diet. The Me Diet stands for the My Enzyme Diet. And really what that is I can determine what foods you should be eating and what enzyme supplements you should be taking to match up to your deficiencies. If you're intolerant in something like lactose, which is a sugar, you're probably sugar intolerant. Therefore, the more simple sugars or bad carbohydrates you eat, the worse your body's going to feel. If we find out that you actually excel when eating certain carbohydrates, that can increase your energy and make you feel better. So we will match up a diet that's for you, or I like to say for me, and then we give you enzymes that will decrease all kinds of symptoms. And really, I'm not treating symptoms or conditions. All I'm trying to do is nourish your body, and when you're given the proper nutrients, your body functions better. If your adrenal glands and thyroid work on protein, if I can deliver more proteins in your body, well, there's a good chance that maybe your thyroid and your adrenal glands may function better. If your brain works better on complex carbohydrates, but you're deficient in carbohydrates or intolerant to carbohydrates, you may have loss of short-term or long-term memory. Well, if I can deliver complex carbohydrates better into your brain, it may improve your memory. Enzymes are the only thing that makes food small enough to pass it through the gut wall to get your nutrients and vitamins and minerals into your blood so it can then be distributed throughout your body to where your body utilizes it. Up to 80% of your energy every day is used on digesting your food. If you think about that, it must be extremely important for this whole digestive process to take place if 80% of your energy is being used up on digesting, absorbing, utilizing, and excreting your food. How about if I gave you a way where you can digest 60, 70, or 80% of certain foods before your body even has to act on it? So there's a pre-digestion or an upper part of your stomach where these enzymes really work to help digest your food. Therefore, by the time it goes further down your stomach and the pancreas and the gallbladder and the liver are called upon to make more digestive enzymes, if your food's already been digested, your body has to work less. I think it's pretty obvious today with all the people who are obese, high blood sugar, high cholesterol, high triglycerides, the metabolic syndrome. I think it's fair to say that the system that we have in place is not working. We're 42nd in the world in life expectancy and overall health. And it's not because the medical doctors aren't doing a great job of helping people who are sick. All the politicians who are running for president these days all say that it's in lifestyle management and prevention of getting these chronic degenerative conditions. And so with my enzyme therapy, learning to eat right for your sediment rate and your metabolism is a great way to prevent these things from happening. And by preventing these things, you've now solved this major healthcare crisis that's going on in this country today. The answer is not to treat them when they're sick, because that's really practicing sick care. The answer is to treat them when they're healthy, which is health care, and that's the answer to preventing a lot of these unnecessary chronic degenerative conditions and diseases that are out there today. I am not against medication once you're sick, but there's a real fine way to do this and avoiding you getting to that position. And it's simple. And if you follow my steps, it's easy to do and you can achieve the results like many of my patients have before.